Across our journey in the custom keyboard space, we come across a lot of interesting and unique boards, right? Whether in mounting solutions, materials, one-offs, or aesthetics. But the Dolphin 75 from Velocifire, not to be confused with the Linwhale Dolphin, takes those aesthetics and quite literally turns it upside down. Supposedly, the design inspiration comes from, as the name implies, dolphins, with the streamlined top profile modeled after a dolphin's forehead bulge. And while it's a little strange at first, I remember reading somewhere in the comments that it looks like they flipped a normal keyboard side profile, and I can't unsee it. Definitely unique, to say the least. But the unit I have in front of me is their sky blue model with the mirror bottom, which is absolutely stunning, and paired with the removable F13 of a dolphin, helps to tie the theme together a little bit. But after taking apart, there's a couple of things that caught my eye. One, there's foam on top of the plate, which I've seen before on the Tata 80, and similarly with the silicone pad on the Vita Matrix, and this acts as a top gasket, as well as helps with the sound, since two, this 1.2mm hot swap PCB has an insane amount of flex cuts on it, but I'm also glad to see that the plate doesn't have any. And three, the mounting style of this board is gasket foam mounted instead of gasket strip mounted. So essentially, you have to build this board with the plate foam and the top plate foam, since otherwise you can't put the PCB assembly back together. I was sent a palm and PC plate with a hot swap PCB, and the only real difference between the hot swap and the solder is that the latter additionally supports ISO and Sangan. Also included was the switch pad foam, which we won't be using, but we'll get this board built with the included stabs, these ungodly frankenswitches, which I'll put the parts on screen, palm plate, and GMK Shoko. Okay, honestly, I was kind of expecting this board to be super foamy sounding and dead, given, all of the flex cuts, utilizing both the plate foams and the case foam, but I don't know, it's not, super flat like I was expecting. Yeah, it still sounds kind of foamy on the mods, but for the alphas, it's I can kind of hear some of the original Switch characteristics that's just been filtered through the foam. And I also didn't notice any dead spots in the F keys or the bottom row, which is a pretty nice surprise. But sound aside, what really shines about the Dolphin 75 is that it's a pretty comfortable typing experience. The gasket foam mounting on here with the flex cuts is honestly a pretty good combination for providing a really soft board. And the decently low front height also helps with this too. Whether pressing down on the corners or dead center of the alphas, there's an ever so slight amount of give that helps combat the harsh bottom out from the switches I chose. So the one thing I haven't touched on is the price and availability for this board. The Dolphin 75 will start at $239, there will be 200 units, and roughly a 4-week lead time. And while, given the current state of pricing for the keyboard space, I think this is a pretty good price to perceived value for what the board offers. It definitely has a unique silhouette, a soft and uniform typing experience, and if you're a fan of the sound profile, well then all the more power to you. If you're interested in checking out this board, the link will be posted in the description. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Let me know what you think of the Dolphin 75 and its flipped footprint down below. Take care and have a good one.